Hello! I'm trying new intros. Today is day one of my new intro saga. Every day, new intro. Doing an intro is hard. It is. It's kind of awkward. And the older I get, the more awkward I feel about it. It's weird to hype yourself up to talk. Nobody does it in a normal conversation. It would be very bizarre. If I walked up to you and I hit you with a, hey everybody, my name is James, you'd be very confused. I'm not changing it. That's the intro. It's done. It's done. Welcome back. We're playing more Fargo Soul Mod. Although things are already changing. Things are different around here. Number one, it's Halloween. Not actually. Each time traveled. No, it's Halloween in Terraria, which is pretty cool, right? I didn't realize it was so early in the month. Yeah, it's on October 10th. I booted up the world. There was a slime wearing a costume. I thought it's not the season. To be fair, though, it kind of is the season. Shops are already selling Christmas stuff. I'm not even going to lie. I bought a Terry's chocolate orange this morning, and I'm not even sad about it. Or I'm not even regretful of it. It's Vulcan season. I'm on my winter arc. Some people, they use their winter arc to better themselves. Nah, we're putting on some weight. That's the plan. We're putting on a little bit of weight, and then the plan is I'll trim down for my wedding. Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, what else is different? We're actually playing a different version of the mod. Yeah, I know. Things are already changing. Didn't I find... Sorry, please forgive me. There's 10 things going on in my brain right now. I found a demon altar yesterday. Where was that demon altar? Do I just go to the corruption? I mean, there's one right there. We'll go to the corruption. We're playing a different version of the mod. So basically, after making the video yesterday, and this is how you know that I don't pre-record these, the lead developer of Fargo's, who has a username I cannot pronounce because it's not really like a word. It's like Jav and then a Y and then maybe an X. So it's, whoa, look at that. Is that new? What is it? It's too, oh no, my eyes. Cactus Mimic? That is incredible. I've never seen that before. That's so good. So the lead developer of Fargo Soul Mod sent me over a beta version. Nah, that's different, right? Surely, even that's different. A beta version of the new update, which changes a fair amount. Some things have been done, some things haven't been done. Now, I don't know if this is available to the public. For the sake of making this series 10 times better, it's actually not available to the public, and you can't play it. It's YouTuber exclusive. Yeah, no, things are different because these cactuses aren't hurting. That's interesting. That's a YouTuber special right there. Getting special treatment, it's what it's all about. It's actually why I started. I started to get things early. I have never, and we're going to put Terraria aside because, you know, that would be different, right? I've never gotten anything early as a YouTuber, and I'm actually kind of upset about it. Just one game early would be kind of incredible. Scratch that. I'd Stardew Valley early. Yeah, I did. But you know what? Nobody's going on about that. If you know, there's so many games that I would have loved early, right? Nintendo. If you could just send me whatever's next early, I'd appreciate it. So we're doing King Slime to begin. I don't know if I'm ready for King Slime, truth be told, but I want to give it a go because essentially we're going to get a sword from King Slime, which we're going to use for the next boss. The way this mod is structured, or at least how I found it, it's best just to get the modded weapon and to use the modded weapon for the next thing. So we're gonna follow that path. But I would love something early. I'm trying to rack my brain now about what I'd actually like early. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this has a different slime. A different slime. I mean, it's quite literally a different slime. Has a different sprite and a different AI, I believe. This is already quite different. So I've actually seen this fight recently, and this is how I know it's different. Because I was recording a video. Actually, I don't want to say what the video is, because I never finished it, and I think it would be good. Anyway, I've seen this fight recently, and it wasn't this. Now I actually feel like I have to lock in. Maybe we rushed it. Maybe that wasn't the brightest idea. So how's it work in Fargo's then? Do we get to keep it? I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. All right, we rushed into that. We rushed into it. Let's be real here. We rushed into it. Tell you what we'll do then. To really get things going today, we're going to slow it down. We're gonna take it back a little bit. I have beaten Silksong, as you all know. But that doesn't mean I can just beat King Slime. You know, the skills are not transferable, unfortunately. We thought they were. Maybe they aren't. We're off to the jungle. We're off to the jungle to go and check out what is in the jungle, essentially. I could do with some more life crystals. I could do with a boomstick. I could do with, you know, lots of upgrades. Maybe, look, the pumpkins are growing in. It's Halloween. Maybe the mimic could spawn back in. That'd be pretty nice. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, shops are absolutely brimming with Christmas stuff. And, you know, it's already gotten a little bit out of control. So I was in Tesco earlier. Tesco, shop of choice. I've met many a Chippy's Couch crease member. Couch gang, some would say, you know. Some would say, right? I've met many Couch gang members in Tesco. It's always funny, because I'm just doing me shop. I always wonder, do they have a little gander at the basket? Do they see what I'm buying, or do they not? You know? I'm too awkward to ask. Did you take a peek in my basket? Anyway, I was in Tesco earlier, and they brought out these pallets of Terry's chocolate oranges. And it was like, on a club card, they're £1. And now after my talk about inflation yesterday, £1 for a Terry's chocolate orange is pretty good. Like, and that's why I felt compelled. There was an element of FOMO. Anyway, the second they unwrapped this pallet, people were going wild for them. They were going wild for them. Honestly, I saw them sell about 100 Terry's chocolate oranges in the span of about 10 seconds. I was genuinely quite impressed. Now, I don't drink, not for any particular reason. I'm starting to wonder if it's a generational thing, but actually, I did mug myself off recently. I'll tell you the full context. I was at a funeral. Oh, actually, I was at the wake, and some bloke was like, "Would you like a drink?" And I was like, "No, I don't drink. It's a generational thing, I think." You know, I was saying the same statement basically. Like, yeah, I don't think people my age drink that much, right? Knowing full well they probably do. I was just feeling a little awkward about saying I don't drink, right? And he was like, "Why? How young are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm 28. And he was like, "Oh, so not really that young then." So there we go. That's the story with that. Anyway, going back around to it, they're doing a Terry's Chocolate Orange Baileys. Baileys, the Irish cream liqueur, which is my drink of choice. I mean, I wouldn't drink that on a night out. That'd be pretty strange. Nobody wants to be at the bar chugging a Baileys. It's a recipe for disaster, quite honestly. Can't imagine that on the stomach. Although when I did used to drink, it used to be a Jaeger and Coca-Cola. And I'd always feel pretty grim at the end of the night after that as well. And I think it wasn't the alcohol, it was the sugar. It was never full fat Coke, but you know, that alternative sugar, it's probably clearly not good for you. A lot of acidity in that. Yeah, I can't really remember what I was on about, to be honest. Oh yeah, the Baileys, yeah. If I was a drinker, I'd be snatching up a bottle of that. Maybe I will have one on Christmas. You know, that's where I think of Baileys. It's a Christmas tradition. I always used to have one on a Christmas morning. Today is an exciting day, actually. Black Ops... That's wrong. Battlefield 6 releases today. Is anybody grabbing Battlefield 6? I played the beta. The beta was really good. And I kind of hate that because I don't trust EA. I don't trust EA even for a moment. I'm going to be watching on the sidelines, waiting for them to mess it up. Like, I don't know what it will be, but it will be something. 2 weeks into that game coming out, you're going to have Rick and Morty characters running around. I'm not even like a big Rick and Morty hater. You know, it's not that. But it just doesn't fit the setting, right? It'll be something like that. It'll be like, you have to pay £5 to get in this tank. I know I'm just being really cynical. I'm probably going to buy it. Long story short, I'll be playing it later today. I'm actually quite excited. The beta was genuinely really good. I haven't really played a Battlefield since the one on the 360. That makes me sound mad old. Not because of the fact I said the 360, but the fact I can't even remember the name of it. It was free, I think. It was Battlefield 3. They did a beta of that, and it was my first ever game beta I'd ever been in. It was free to the public. You know, it's not that YouTuber privilege, which I would actually enjoy. And if any company would like to give it, I'll happily accept it. I'd like to go to a movie premiere. That's what I'd like, you know. And that's what I've been doing this whole thing for, but it's just not paid off yet. So I'm actually back with another Terraria Let's Play. Is it for the warm, cozy vibes? It's not true. It's to get me invited to a premiere. You know what I'd love to go see? The Simpsons movie, number 2 is coming out. When I was a kid, I started an IT club at my school, right? Now, this IT club was absolutely nonsense. The idea behind this IT club is so that me and my friend James, I'm not going to say his actual name. His name is James, but I don't call him James. We use our last names. That's, whoa, I forgot about the Dance Dance Revolution, guys. 1 second. That's the British school experience. If you have the same name, you just give each other a nickname. Anyway, we had this IT club, and the idea was, it was just to let us go on the computers at break. Because, you know, the teachers were a bit tech illiterate. They didn't realize we were just playing mini-clip flash games. But we disguised it as we were running a newspaper. That was the whole gimmick. So we'd go sit on the computers every day during lunch, pretending to write this newspaper. And I'm bringing this all back because I remember the first issue and the only issue of this newspaper, which took about a month to write, was about the Simpsons movie. So it was like really? It's like 2007? Yeah, because it'll have been 20 years when the film comes out. Yeah, that's interesting, that. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll see where we're at with jungle armor. We've got a helmet. It's not so bad. What are the other pieces? We need 10 stingers. Currently have 3. And what for that? 2 vines. Oh, right. Yeah, my point was, sorry. The point was, I remember playing this beta as a kid of Battlefield. I wasn't a kid. I was a teen. But anyway, I loved it so much, I actually bought it. And I feel like that's happened to me again. And that's the power of these betas. I did play the new Black Ops beta. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's rubbish. Oh, it's criminally bad. It's so lazy. The evil presence is watching you. Will not be fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Game, I don't know if you saw the King sign about 10 minutes ago. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, the Black Ops beta is so bad. Oh, I just booted up this one map, and it was like some kind of facility with white walls. And it just brought me all the way back to some rubbish COD from years ago. And it's just not for me. Hey, a boomstick. Yeah, perfect. Hey, it's a vine. All right, that's good. I don't know why I prolonged that A, but it is what it is. That should be, theoretically, enough stuff for jungle armor. Might need a couple more spores, but I do think we're there. A Frenzium one. Well, I don't want that, because it's negative damage. It's terrible. We don't even have the goblin to rip us off. Like EA are gonna do. With, no. I do genuinely hope Battlefield is good, though. Right, what is that? 405. We have 5 from... This keeps throwing me off. Yeah, this. Plus 5 max life. Like, I read out. I can't remember what number it was yesterday. I was like 285, and I was like, yeah, normal. And I thought about it afterwards. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what's giving me 5? It's this. So, if we go back, and we've got armor, and if we get a house for the arms dealer as well, we should be pretty good. But I do need to make some changes to the arena as well. Oh, it's brilliant, right? I'm in a gym chat with all the people I go to the gym with, right? And somebody just wrote in there, just seen a fight break out in Tesco over some £1 Terry's chocolate oranges. Told you. Look, and the fact that that's still happening now. What time is it? It's nearly 1 o'clock. This was hours ago. People cannot get enough of these Terry's chocolate oranges. It's the talk of the town. Honestly, I've had about, I don't know, 5 slices. It's probably why I'm so excited today. Just living my best life eating a Terry's chocolate orange. That is criminal, though. That's really bad. That's so funny. Because honestly, I thought, oh, it's just because it just opened the pallet. I thought, you know, people are just getting in. You know, you can't actually knock people for liking a bargain. We all like a bargain. We all like a Terry's chocolate orange. I really do hope you get Terry's chocolate oranges where you are in the world. I feel very sorry for you if you didn't. I feel like you are missing out. And also, if you don't get Terry's chocolate oranges, can you please write in the comments what you think one is? Because that might be interesting. We'll see. We'll see if that's interesting. Hey, the arms dealer. Andre the arms dealer. Where is the arms dealer at then? Oh, he's already over here. Arms dealer, you are right on cue today. Let me tell you. Where are you at? Don't die to these slimes, please. We need him alive. He needs to sell us bullets. Let me buy some bullets, right. Oh, yeah, because it's Halloween, you are selling the nurse's outfit. I like this. This is like, it's meant to be lore building. As funny as that is. It's like, why does he have the nurse's outfit? She left it at his house. That's honestly the reason why. What's in this then? Rotten eggs. Great. Tell you what, I need a mod that just removes this guy. I can't... I've grown to really dislike this NPC. I need a version of Magic Storage. There's probably an option for it, and I haven't seen it. I need one without this NPC. He does my head in. He takes up space, and he's always stood where I place chests. It's a thing. It's a frequent thing. Tell you what, actually... Wait for it. Oh, Fargo's. Fargo's. Get updating this beta right now. Get updating this beta. I don't want to play this update anymore, honestly. Sick of it already. Can't believe you sent me this early version half-baked like that. You should be ashamed. But for real, genuinely, thank you for sending me it early. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. And I like that it could potentially be a bit of a guinea pig for you, because you'll get to see what people think of it. It can be shimmered into ancient cobalt leggings. That's a nice little tooltip to have. There you go. We got mage armor and a boomstick. It's a perfect combination. Let's do... Oh, I honestly don't know, actually. I do want to do round 2, but I am going to have to... I don't know why I capitalized that. I'm going to have to do another bridge. Oh, it's in my inventory. Going to have to do another bridge so I can do this properly. Let's put this there. Right. Let's do round 2. We haven't got any buffs, which isn't ideal. But the thing is now, is because this is different, I am actually going to have to learn it. So eventually I am going to have to shut up a little bit and lock in a little bit. Can't be all fun and games in Battlefield. Okay, so you have a glow and you spit out a bunch of gunk. You're moving like that. You also send things out on the floor. Do you ever tell for when you're going to send things out on the floor? No, it just happens. That's why you have 2 lanes. That's the gunk. That's the teleport. Honestly, I think if I was to chill out a little bit and actually lock in, this might not be so bad. As for the sprite and whatnot, it's quite good, right? I feel like the Rainbow King Slime is really cool. I mean, it's a little out of place for a first boss, but I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a problem. Right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to buff up, and firstly as well, we're going to put down some campfires. Right, let's try this again. Let's see how we get on. This time, I'm actually going to move properly. The thing is, it's all fun and games for now. I don't know how long I can keep the fun and games lasting, though. I will tell you, because this mod is going to get really difficult. Like, I'm joking about it, and I have beat Silksong, which I don't think gets mentioned often enough, to be honest. But it's genuinely going to get difficult for me. And when it starts to get difficult, what I'll do is I'll quit my app in a little bit, and I'll make a proper arena. And we'll lock in, and we'll all enjoy the struggle, the pain, and the satisfaction. I was kind of torn. I was debating making a video about Silksong that just goes into my feelings on the difficulty. Because I don't think I'm alone. I think the game genuinely has a gauntlet problem. I think the game has way too many gauntlets. And the thing about the Gauntlet Saga is that I never felt like that relief at the end of beating it. The relief of like, you know what? I overcame this challenge. Now, it might be because I found the cheesiest way to beat one of the gauntlets. Which is purely accidental. Like, it's just in the game. But maybe that's why. But then again, we did another Gauntlet Saga. I didn't enjoy it. But it's not my favorite kind of difficulty. Okay. So we're down to 1 health. Wow, that is flash. That is really flash. Also, the composer behind the Trojan Squirrel track was straight in the comments yesterday. I love that. That's how I know you're an actual, like, couch member, because you were there early. It's a great track. I really like it. I appreciated it more when I was editing the video, because I could actually listen to it properly. It's a great track. Right, for that we get the Slimy Shield. Equipable 2 defense, grants immunity to slimed, increases fall damage, hold down to fall through platforms, When you land after a jump, slime will sprout upwards from your body. It's spout upwards. I'm in the festive spirit. I'm talking about sprouts. Do we have to do that fight again then for the sword? So yeah, we're missing the Slime King's Slasher. It's a goated sword, so we're going to have to do it again. We also got the mutant as well. You've already heard of me, but who are you? No, not your name. I don't really care. I'm asking how much money you're willing to spend on my wares. Okay, cool. There we go. New personal best. Wow. It's actually a world record because I'm the only one with this beta. Which is... It's got the same thing again. Wow. Another record. Honestly, I don't know how I'm pulling it off at this point. Needs to be studied. Somebody rewind. Let's get a third one. Ooh, okay. All right. It didn't go well. What is next then? Is it the Eye Cthulhu or is it the desert boss? We shall check in a moment because I'm kind of curious. I don't want to skip over the desert boss. I'm very excited for it. I should quickly give a review of the boss. I think the new King Slime is really good. I really like that. You know what I like about it? I like that, you know, it doesn't expect you to have these crazy movement options to fight it. You know, when it's going this way, when it teleports over here, you can just run the other way. You know, it's not like down to the pixel millimeter. And I appreciate that. It's not too tricky, which is nice. I guess that's for Masochist mode, isn't it? Eye of Cthulhu is next. Do we do the Eye of Cthulhu real quick? Do I even have... No, wait, I do have an eye. Because I was on about the eye drops. Eye of Cthulhu. Right. I'm going to do this real quick. I don't think this one's going to go as well. Tell you what. Let me put down some torches. I'm forgetting about all of you at home. I'm just getting too invested in this Eternity run already. I'm just zooming on by. We're good on nighttime, and we're good on bullet, so we should be okay. A lot of this really comes down to speed. When we did the original series, this was the boss where I had to lock in. The boss that made me realize, oh, we're playing that kind of mod. It's going to be that kind of difficult. So I'm quite excited to see how much muscle memory is here, although it may have changed. But if I remember right, there was something about... Oh, no. Did I spawn two of them? There we go. There we go. That's better. Let's see if I can remember. Okay, so you have Demon Scythes. Also, and I'll say it again, the sprite for their bosses are really good. This combined with King Slime, it's perfect. But this one in particular, I've always enjoyed. But cyan blue, or this like glowing kind of blue, I don't know the color, is my favorite like color. Obviously I love the color red, but like all my lights in my office are always set to this color. And if I can ever get an accent light on anything, it's always this color. Okay, so let's see how we do. Okay, so you wait for it. No, wait, I'm just waiting for my brain to connect on how to do this. If I remember, there was like a clear path to it. Like you had to like run in a straight line and do this. And if you did that, you would like fall within the I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm proper waffling at this point. I'm proper waffling. My brain's mush. My brain's mush already. That was it. This was it. There was something about this. You had to move to the left or to the right, wasn't it? Oh, wow. The glowing blue spheres look awesome. Oh, yes. Now I remember now. So the reason why I would always get the Slime King Slasher is because it's hard to hit the boss in that phase. Wow. I don't know what it was doing over there. It was basically just giving me a free win then. Thank you. So we've got the Agitating Lens. Grants active skill, debuff install. Unbound, press unbound to bind skills. Install yourself with debuffs granting different effects depending on accessory. Okay. Interesting. So we've got some iron crates. We've got a treasure bag. Perfect. This is going to make the refighting even easier. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, good fight. Good fight. Good colors. Good design. We like it. Tomorrow, then, we're going to do Cursed Coffin, awoken by using the Urn of Souls, open in the Deep Pyramid Chamber. I'm really excited about this one. This one's the one I'm pretty hyped about. So let's have a little look then. Urn of Souls. It's not too bad. Oh, sturdy fossil. Okay. A little bit of gem, a little bit of clay. I mean, it's all adding up. It's pottery, you know? Right, that does it for today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.